All right, so what do you like most about Broberg?
I like that he's talented. I like that he's 6'3". I like that he can skate. He can move the puck. He can transport the puck.
Was he your guy for a while, and did you think he would be there at 8, or were you a little worried?
I've been at it all. I mean, I don't know if you. Yeah, the 7 teams ahead of you make your decisions, and certainly we had our lists. Thought that there was a lot of good players at the top part of the draft. We knew we were going to get a good player. We're excited to get Philip.
One of the knocks on Broberg is that maybe he still needs to process the game, the hockey IQ a little bit. Is that legitimate? How do you see that?
Could be. I'm not sure.
People will ask, because your NHL team could use some forwards.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of forwards on the board, but you took a defenseman. Could you just riff on that a little bit?
I think if you're going to have a good team in the National Hockey League, you have to have a good defense. Those teams that go for long playoff runs have good defense, deep defense, big defense, and we're going to build a good, deep, big defense.
Where were you, and what were you doing when the Detroit Red Wings drafted Nick Lidstrom?
I was the Western Canada scout.
You never scouted him?
I did not.
You often said that because you had the best defenseman in the league, it made you a good general manager.
Yes.
I'm not saying this kid's Nick Lidstrom, but we are asking if some of that influence had you happy to choose a swift skating Swedish defenseman.
I just think you need a good, and you're going way back in time. I think back to our team in 08, and we won the cup, and obviously we had Lidstrom, we had Rafalski, we had Cronwell, we had Brad Stewart, we had a really top-notch top 4. When we acquired Brad Stewart, he gave us a different dimension. Certainly the other 3 guys were all mobile. They could skate, they could handle the puck, they could get back and pivot, turn the net, and get the puck snapped up to our forwards' hands. So, certainly that's part of the thinking in this selection. And I would say to you that certainly coming in, I'm certainly aware that we need forwards, but I also know that you got to have a good defense. And those teams, I'm back to again, if you have a good defense, it's got to be deep, it's got to be talented, and I think that that's really important in the world, in the league today. And Broberg can skate, transport, pass the puck, get back, move the puck, and I think the hockey IQ that you're talking about. If you have anybody that goes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, if they had IQ through the roof, they probably don't go 7, 8, 9 there. There's a reason, the draft, but certainly there's lots of good players in the NHL that have got, average hockey sense or great hockey sense. We're going to find out. You don't really know. I find that, the people that don't go out and watch the games seem to have all the answers today. The scouts, who knows who's right? You don't know. They're 18 years of age, and we're going to find out over the next number of years how good all these players are today. We're excited to get a 6'3", puck-moving, puck-transporting defenseman.
Is there a game plan with him? Does he stay in Sweden for another year, given that you got Bouchard and Samoruk off of your transition?
Well, we talked to him yesterday. His rights are owned by Hamilton in the OHL. I think he's open to going to Hamilton. We're going to talk to him here in the next few days.
Ken, do you project him, because you talk about it, you don't really know, but do you project him as a top pairing guy? Do you kind of have a number on what you think he can be in the NHL?
Well, obviously we're at pick 8, we're hoping, believing he's going to be a top 4 defenseman. Where it all shakes down, I'm not sure. We've obviously got lots of other young defensemen. He's 8. I think the reality is, to play defense in the National Hockey League, you're probably got to be 21, 22, 23 years of age. He's 18. He's got 2 years of junior left to go. I don't know. We'll see if he goes to Hamilton or if he stays in Sweden. I got to talk to him. We got to talk to his representatives, and then we got to make sure that he develops and becomes an NHL defenseman. You can't rush him. He needs to play at a league where he's important and he plays lots of minutes.
The bigger picture, Ken, how much discussion trade-wise was there today? Are there some irons in the fire? How would you kind of characterize things from a trade standpoint?
Well, I had lots and lots of. I was on the phone all day long the last few days. We'll see. You never really know. I mean, I've talked to lots of teams about lots of different things. Certainly, obviously, you talked to me about Jesse Puljujarvi. I have talked to lots and lots of teams. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
You're not in a rush there, right? Like, if worst case scenario, he plays a year in Finland, you don't see a need to just have to trade him because he requested a trade right away.
I'm going to do a deal when I think it's a good deal, a fair deal. Certainly, he's not the 4th overall pick today. Where is he today? I'm not. That's what I'm going to try to. That's what I'm trying to figure it out.
I just kind of missed the part of your answer, but you said Hamilton is an option. Is Bakersfield an option at all?
No,
Okay.
no.
The difference between staying over there and coming over here to play in the Canadian Hockey League, would you prefer him to play in the OHL, or how do you kind of weigh what might benefit him the most right now?
Well, I got great respect for Canadian junior hockey. They play lots of games. It's in an NHL-sized rink. They got to be on the bus. It's hard. It's physical, and you get tested. And when you have a bad game, you got to get back on the bus and you got to go play again. So certainly, when you play in Europe, they don't play quite as many games, and they practice a little bit more. So I think there's I think the most important thing is that when you're a young player is that you play and that you're important. And if he's going to be important on the team over there, then I'll certainly listen. If he's going to be, 5-6, then I think he's best served to be over here.
Were you tempted at all to move down today? Did you get anything that made you think about it?
To move back?
To move back.
I had one call, but we made a decision to stand pat.
You mentioned the need for forwards on the team, but you've also talked about trying to build a sustainable team to make the playoffs. Do you feel this pick as that, because you have so many defensemen that Broberg can take the time and you can develop him and he can be a valuable member?
Certainly. That's why we made the pick at pick 8. I certainly believe he's going to be a top 4 defenseman. I like to have a big defense. You can have some small, but I think you saw the 2 teams in the finals. There were some small defensemen, but there's lots of bigger, rangier defensemen. So, that was the thought process.
With the salary cap being lower than what people thought it would be, does that impact anything at all? Does that extra $1 million less make that much of a difference?
It makes a little difference. It makes a little difference. It makes a little difference. It makes $1 million difference.
Are you going to be in free agency? Are you looking more for value?
Well, we got to get some forwards. I think I've said all along. I think we have 7 NHL defensemen on one-way contracts. Certainly, I got to sign a goaltender or acquire a goaltender between now and training camp. I got to get some forwards. Certainly, I'm looking for some cheaper forwards that can play. But at the same time, I think we'd like to get a guy that could be playing our top 6 if possible.
Has anything been close on Lucic at all yet? Is there anything that's...
No, not really. No. Good.
With escrow potentially dropping, is there a chance to maybe deal with some budget teams that have a little bit of sticker shock on the face value of the contract is more in line with not having money go back to escrow?
Pardon me? Escrow, yeah.
With escrow dropping,
yes.
Is there a chance to deal with some budget teams and potentially have some dollar deals, some richer dollar deals?
I think you got to go ask those teams. I would say to you the Edmonton Oilers are a cap team. So what the question you're asking, I think, more is find those teams. Good? Okay, thanks.